I'm Lindsey Kuper. I'm a research scientist at Intel Labs, and I wanted to share with you briefly a few names of people and projects at Intel that have something to do with Julia. Most of us are in the parallel computing lab at Intel Labs, and so these are the faces of a few of my colleagues, Todd, Paul, Anton, Kieran, Tatiana, and Asan. Todd and Asan and I are all here this week, and I know that one of the reasons that I like to go to conferences is so that I have a chance to match names with faces. So these are our faces, and we would love to talk to you about any of our projects if you're interested or using them or would like to use them. I know we all want to go have coffee, so I'll keep this brief, but I'm just going to say a little bit about each one of these projects. So Parallel Accelerator is a Julia package for parallelizing and optimizing a subset of Julia code that's written in array style. And it's a package that I gave a talk about last year at JuliaCon. We also have a new paper about it that Paul just presented actually yesterday at eCoop in Barcelona called Parallelizing Julia with a Non-Invasive DSL. So I'd encourage you to take a look at that if you're interested. Another talk at last year's JuliaCon was on the HPAT package, which stands for High Performance Analytics Toolkit. And this is a package for doing high performance data analytics on clusters. And this is largely Asan's work. He also has a new paper about that just came out called High Performance Analytics with Scripting Ease of Use. And he will also be giving a talk at 10:40 today after the break, I believe in the other room, about his newest project, which is a package called highframes.jl. And he has a paper about that as well that's on archive. So if you want to learn about that, go to his 10:40 talk. In addition to all those things, our group has also made some contributions to the Julia threading infrastructure, and this is largely led by Kieran Pomnani, and Anton Malakov is going to be contributing to it soon. And I asked Anton for a blurb for this slide, and what he said was that they want to make multi-threading and nested parallelism in Julia, quote, simple, fast, and hassle-free. So that sounds good. And then finally, last but not least, contributions to the Celeste project, which was the topic of yesterday's keynote talk, which Kieran has made some major contributions to. And in particular, he connected up his distributed scheduler D-tree to Julia to enable massively multi-core and multi-node parallelism for Celeste. So all of these projects are things that Intel Labs has worked on. And I want to say thanks to the JuliaCon organizers for making this event possible, and also thanks to all of you. It's really, I don't know if you all realize kind of what a special thing it is to be involved in a language community kind of in its early stages. And this is still early days for Julia. It's, I know that some of you have been doing Julia stuff for several years, but as languages go, it's still in its infancy, and as cool as it is now, I think we can all agree that its best days are ahead of it. So take advantage of that and enjoy the rest of the conference. Thanks.